Hello, I'm SimDEX, and today I'll be showing you 10 must-have mods for your game that you honestly do not want to miss. These mods are made to seriously improve your overall gaming experience, add more realism to how the game feels, and most importantly bring fresh content that makes the game feel new again. After installing these mods, you might actually feel like you just downloaded a big update or DLC instead of simple mods. I'll walk you through what makes each of them worth using, and after you watch the full video, let me know in the comments which mods you already use and which ones you think should be added to the next list coming next month. Greenfield Valley is a partner of this video, and it is a game where you can run your own farm and take care of animals in a chill but engaging way. Greenfield Valley is not just about planting vegetables and feeding animals on repeat, because in this game you also complete quests, upgrade your tools, unlock new mechanics, and discover special seeds and tools that actually change how you play. If that sounds like your kind of game, make sure you add Greenfield Valley to your wishlist today. All the modifications shown in this video are fully adapted for the MSC loader, which was created specifically for the game My Winter Car, so everything works together without issues. You will find all links to every mod shown in this video directly in the video description, so you can download them right away. I would really appreciate every like, subscription, and hype on this video because it helps the channel a lot and lets me keep making more content like this. The first modification, or honestly more like a program, is something that does not even require MSC Loader, and it is an insanely useful tool for a lot of players. I'm talking about MWC Editor created by Dirkhiz, which is a customized version of the well-known My Summer Car editor that has been helping players of the original Amistec Games title for almost 10 years now. This program has been a straight-up lifesaver for many people, and I'll tell you why. You can repair your vehicle in just seconds instead of grinding for hours, you can teleport items if something bugs out or disappears, and you can even check exactly which parts of your chorus rivet are in bad condition and need more attention or full replacement. If your car feels cursed and keeps breaking, this tool lets you see what is actually wrong. To sum it all up, MWC Editor is a save game editing program where you can change literally everything related to your game save, which makes it perfect for fixing issues, testing stuff, or just saving your sanity. The second modification is of course better ATM by two developers named Michu97736 and Honeycomb936, and this one focuses on pure quality of life. This mod might not look flashy at first, but it makes some of the most important changes in the entire game. It adds the ability to select English on ATMs and gas pumps, which instantly removes confusion and guesswork. On top of that, this modification allows you to deposit money into your bank account directly using an ATM, which is something you simply cannot do in the default game. Paying for fuel with a card becomes much faster, and you can immediately select larger amounts to fill your vehicle without messing around with cash. This mod is especially useful if you do not understand Finnish, which honestly is most of the My Winter Car community. The best part is that you only need to change the language once, and the game will remember that you want to use English, so the setting is saved and you never have to touch it again. Another mod on the list is Better Apartment by Sycophants, which some of you might already recognize from My Summer Car. This modification lets you open cabinets and drawers in the kitchen and living room of your apartment, which makes organizing your stuff way easier and cleaner, instead of having food packages and random items thrown all over the place. This mod pushes immersion and the simulation aspect to a whole new level, because now you actually feel like you have an extra task in the game, keeping your apartment organized, and remembering which cabinet you left your coffee packet in. According to the author, at this stage the modification includes several features like openable TV cabinets where you can store and proudly display your trophies or just random junk. Disabling static empty beer bottles on the ground, removing carpet stains, clearing static magazines from the coffee table so you can store other trash there. making the bathroom sink usable for extra immersion of actually living in a 1999 rural Finland apartment, and fixing the phone position so the outlet is finally on the wall, plus replacing the chair it was standing on with a table from an alternate dimension where Rent Apartment still works. Better FPS is a mod made to seriously improve lag on your computer, and it was created by BitPro17, so I'll tell you right away why this one matters. This mod works in a similar way to other performance-focused mods and plugins, but it is tuned specifically for my winter car and low frame rate issues. What it does is disable unused code and objects that are far away from the player and do not need to be constantly loaded in real time. This is very similar to how the modern optimization plugin or reharmonization plugins worked back in my summer car, so if you remember those, you already know the idea. If you are playing on a weaker PC and my winter car struggles with FPS drops, stuttering, or random lag spikes, you should 100% use this plugin. And even if your game runs fine, you can still use better FPS to push performance higher so the game feels smoother overall and, most importantly, crashes less than it used to. Another modification on the list is Country Garage, created by Mori, and this one adds a huge level of immersion, very similar to what Better Apartment does. This mod adds a completely new garage into the game world, and it is not just a static building for looks. This garage is powered by electricity from a generator, and the generator itself needs fuel to actually work, so you have to manage it. This idea comes straight from the game Monbazoo, where you also had to refill the generator to have power in your house, and it fits perfectly here. In the Country Garage mod, you do not just get a garage and a generator, you get a fully functional garage that you first need to unlock. You have to obtain the key, and the key to the garage door is located in your uncle's house, exactly in the same place where you get the truck keys in my summer car. His door is always open, so you do not need to wait for any special event or timing. On top of that, you can actually live in this garage because it has a TV, heating, water, a sofa bed, lights, and even a coffee machine, so it can work as another home base. Another modification by Mori is expanded clothes, and this one is simple but really nice for immersion. This mod allows you to hang clothes on a hanger in your apartment, your parents' house, or inside your employee locker. It might sound small, but it adds a lot to the feeling of actually living in the world of my winter car, and it also helps you keep your living and working spaces clean and organized instead of throwing clothes everywhere. One of the best modifications for building the Chorus Rivet or working on any of its upgrades is the Bolt Visualizer plugin. This mod shows you all bolts and their exact locations, which saves a ton of time and frustration. The creator, known as Mernotzelty, clearly took inspiration from Monbazoo, where selecting the bolt wrench highlights all available bolts on a part. This modification works in the same way, and honestly, it is a perfect idea to borrow. Let's not forget that my winter car has around 100 car parts, and most of them use multiple bolts, so losing track is super easy. What you will quickly notice is that all the gray bolts highlighted by this mod are bolts from your car parts, including the engine and many other areas of the Chorus Rivet, which makes building and fixing the car way faster and way less painful. The Cheatbox++ mod is one of those mods that definitely makes the game easier for players who like to use cheats from time to time, and I'll tell you straight up what it is all about. BitPro17 decided to create a cheat box for my winter car that looks very similar to the better cheat box from my summer car, so most players will instantly recognize the layout and know what they are dealing with. For anyone who is not familiar with it, BitPro17 lists the features very clearly, and there is a lot you can do here. You can skip timers like post-order waiting, Fleetari repair time, jail time, and you can even generate new magazines without waiting. You can spawn car parts that are normally sold in magazines or at the repair shop, which is perfect if something bugs out or you just want to test builds. You can also spawn shop items that are usually sold at the gas station, saving you a trip. There are options to modify your character needs, where you can toggle or set needs and even get rid of addictions completely. You also get debug options for cars, like defrosting windows, heating the engine, and managing fuel. On top of that, you can manage time by changing the time of day or adjusting the time scale, and there are job cheats that let you change aspects of certain jobs, skip job timers, and these settings even save between restarts. Personally, I like to use this tool sometimes, especially when I need to quickly check something or when I jump into my newly built Chorus Rivet, drive to the gas station, and realize I forgot to bring the gas can. As the 10th and final modification, and honestly the cherry on top, especially because I love working as a taxi driver in this game, we have immersive taxi map created by Fantique. This mod replaces the standard boring gray map on the sunshade in our Mercedes with a much cooler and more colorful map that is way easier to read while driving. It also shows extra information, like your current player position marked with a blue pin and your destination marked with a red pin, which makes navigation much smoother. I think this modification is super helpful for players who are just starting out with taxi jobs and still getting lost all the time, but over time it might become less necessary as you slowly learn the map. Then again, is it even possible to memorize all locations in this game by heart? And since we're on the subject of taxes, we couldn't leave out the modification second Mott wagon from user Mori. This modification adds a civilian Mercedes to the game, one of the best cars we can drive in the game, right? This modification not only adds a car but also allows for customization, including changing the color and license plate color. You can set your own license plate for this vehicle, and the windshield can be repaired. Additionally, you can also edit the interior color. All this for a fee, but not through any NPC, but in the settings of this modification. That's all the modifications for this list. Thanks a lot for watching the video up to this point, and let me know in the comments which modification from this list was new to you and which one you are going to start using. Thanks for watching. I would be very happy if you would become one of the subscribers of this channel. Check out the suggested videos and also leave a like under this video. See you soon.